To Garage CNC. Today I'm going to finish my series on MACH metal. I'm going to talk about engraving on it. So the MACH metal, it comes in a whatever color you like, and the polyethylene in the middle is black. So if you engrave away the aluminum and the paint, you end up with that contrast. So you can get some real nice engraving on it. You can also do the block letters and get a nice flat bottom. So once you get it figured out, I mean, it works pretty good. So let me give you some of the tips. So the way I'm getting these letters, I'm using Vectric as my software, and then I'll just go single line text, lay the text in there, select a profile cut, go on the line, and just cut cut it that way. And it worked pretty good, but initially I ran into some issues where I don't know if you can see this, but so in Mach 3 it wasn't finishing the text. Like if you look at the A, half the A, the H is not finished. The K, the M there. So this is what it looks like. It's supposed to look like, and this is what it's previewing in Vectric. And I never really had an issue in Vectric. So when whatever it previewed at, that's what it normally cut. But I was ending up with this. So that ended up being a Mach 3 setting, and I'll show you where that setting is and how to how to set it, or how I set it to get the results I was looking for. It ended up being a constant velocity. So let me show you where that setting is and how to fix it. So we're on Mach 3. If you go to Config and General Config, and then down here, this is the constant velocity setting. So I left that on, but then over here you got stop constant velocity on angles. So initially that wasn't checked, and that was giving me the issues. The letters weren't finished, and it's something to do with it tries to keep the bit moving at a constant velocity, so it kind of skips part of the little cuts to get ready for the next one. So anyway, I checked this mark here, or that box, and then I put an angle of what I got, 89, and that seemed to fix it. I mean, everything started cutting like it's supposed to. I just leave that set now. For whatever I'm cutting, I just leave that where it is, and I really haven't had any other issues. So if you're having problems with single line text not cutting correctly, try turning that on, setting your angle. I experimented with different angles. I started way down low, and the smaller the angle, the longer the cut takes. And if you go up here to absolute or exact stop, and then it makes everything horrible. Everything's real slow, real jerky, so that definitely didn't work for me. So yeah, so constant velocity was my issue with the engraving, or not having that box checked. So if you're trying to use single line flute or single line text and you're having issues, try that. It might help. I'm also, as far as bits, speeds and feeds, I'm using an upcut bit, single flute, or zero flute they call it, from Precise Bit, running about 10,000 RPM, and that works really well for what I'm doing. So I'll put a link below. Any questions, comments, feel free. All right, thanks.